Hey, it's me, 50, and this is some Sticks and Stones gameplay on Grind. I know I don't normally play Sticks and Stones or any party game modes. I did do a little bit of Sharpshooter before, but normally I don't throw up party game modes that much. And the reason why I'm throwing up a party game mode today is because I recorded this during a double Weapon XP weekend. And I want to teach you guys at least my strategy on how to optimize or how to maximize your double Weapon XP when it's being available to you. First off, why am I playing Sticks and Stones on double Weapon XP? Simple. I don't use the crossbow or the ballistic knives ever. So when you're trying to level up, I know I'm a level 55, but I was just trying to get the weapon prestiges done on this one. So pretty much when it comes to these double Weapon XP weekends, I try to use the guns that I don't normally use. And that's why I'm pulling out the crossbow and the ballistic knives in Sticks and Stones, is because I want to make sure that I never have to use these weapons ever again. So I try to get them to that second max prestige. Now, if you aren't a level 55, like I am here, you are able to get more XP for your bounce, because I don't know how, like, I don't know if this is true or not, so don't quote me, but you saw how it said like 40, or not 40, but 4,000 XP or something like that, or 400 XP. I don't know, it went by too fast for me. That, I believe, goes towards your normal or not your weapon rank, but your normal rank itself. So when you are using these guns that you don't normally use, you're gaining extra XP. And also, too, if you use the guns that you don't normally use on a double Weapon XP, you're just getting more bang for your buck, as I would want to say. Even though this is an old wager game mode, I didn't actually intend for that pun to work. But you see what I'm saying, right? You want to make sure that you use the stuff that you either A, don't want to use, or B, don't normally use. Because you're going to be getting more experience from it. And also, too, if you use the guns that you technically don't ever want to use ever again, like for me, I'm not a big fan of the EDW57 or the ballistic knives or the crossbow. So during this double Weapon XP weekend, that was a while ago now, you know, this is what I did. I tried to rank out these guns, and I did get the crossbow and the PDW up to their second weapon prestige. And this is how I did it. You know, it's going to take you forever in a normal week to get these guns all the way up there. But in a double Weapon XP week, I know it's common sense, but it gets you higher up through that. It makes it so it's a lot easier. And that's why I'm kind of here to tell you this. Because let's say you don't play Sticks and Stones, and you want to get that crossbow up to the second prestige. That way you never have to use it again. You know, maybe you're like me, where you want to try to unlock everything since you're tired of worrying about your KD. This is a great way to do it. Sharpshooters, the same way. You unlock all the guns, you play through Sharpshooter rounds like non-stop, you're gonna get more and more and more weapon XP for those guns that you don't use, such as the Executioner, or the Saiga 12, or whatever it is that you don't use. And that's what I gotta say. I would start off, if I were you, in party game modes during these Weapon XP weekends. You don't have to cap 40 up to, you know, Prestige level 2, and then up to level 10 on its normal. Play a couple of rounds of One in the Chamber. If you want to get that RPG up, you know, play some Sharpshooter. I think it's in there, and I think it's also in Gun Game. So you have two game modes to play there, where with the crossbow and ballistic knives, I think they both pop up in Gun Game as well, but this is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. And like I said many times before, you know, you want to use the stuff that you don't normally use, that way you never have to use it again. I mean, that was my whole mindset during this, is I never want to use the crossbow in a pub match. I never want to use the ballistic knives in a pub match. So just get it done here, never have to use them again. And that's how I have my mindset. And I did get half of my goal done, which was get the crossbow done while playing this. And also a thing too, I know you like your M27, you know, even though it's at, you know, prestige level 2 already, top, whatever, you know, but this is really how you're gonna gain more XP, and this is how you're gonna learn how to play the game even better, because you're learning how to use these guns that you don't like. You know how to add on, and my time is up. I hope you guys have found this a little bit helpful. Hope you can understand some of the things I've said. I have been 5150 Nighthawk 02. Stay frosty, people.